Andrew Wilson is very well known for being alpha male and saying his like worldview, point of view online, speaking about women, about relationships, which women are valuable, which women are less valuable, and all of that stuff. All of that stuff with that women after 30 will hit the wall, all of that bullshit is like, he is one of the creators of that bullshit. And Andrew Wilson married a woman who has 3 kids with 3 different men, 3 baby daddies. And he is the same man who said that single mothers are less valuable. So let's talk about it.
I will never be able to convince you of my worldview.
You won't.
I know. But the reason is not because I'm not a great orator, or I don't make good points, or I haven't said things which should be compelling to a person. But Charlie, I just think honestly you're too fucking stupid to understand them.
Your wife has 3 baby daddies and has been married twice before.
And you
you
lick sniz.
Under your religion.
You lick sniz.
What does that
You're
mean?
a fucking dyke. Don't talk shit about my wife, you stupid bitch. Shut your fucking mouth. Shut your stupid bitch mouth.
Your wife with the 3 baby
What did I
daddies?
just say? Dyke?
Your wife with the 3
Sorry,
baby
dog.
So he was the same man who used to say that single mothers are less valuable than other women, and also women 30 plus years old are less valuable. And then he went and married a woman who had 3 kids with 3 different men, and she was a single mom of 3 kids. So if he said that single mothers are less valuable and they will never find love, partner, whatever, it's like he was insulting his own wife, because he married a single mother with 3 kids. And what does it tell you? When a woman has 3 kids with 3 different men, it tells me that she is irresponsible, that she doesn't learn from her experiences. She doesn't learn from it. She doesn't use her brain. Like, she will jump from relationship to relationship, and she will just get pregnant over and over again, hoping and wishing that this time it would all work out. So she's not responsible. And he also said that single mothers are dumb and stupid because they have chosen the wrong partners to have kids with. So he was actually insulting his own wife because she did a mistake and she chose the wrong partner 3 times. And he said, when he was asked about her body count or something like that, he said, oh, she only has 3 baby daddies, so she only had 3 sexual partners. Are you fucking dumb? Is she 20 years old or something? Is she 25 years old? No, she's much older. She's not old, but she's older than that. The fact that she has 3 baby daddies doesn't mean that she only had 3 sexual partners in her whole life. Nobody is going to believe in that. Nobody is going to believe in that. This is the same guy who said to you that single mothers will never find a partner. And then he got up and decided to marry a single mother of 3 kids with 3 different baby daddies. What the fuck is that? What is that? I mean, you see a single mother with 1 baby, with 1 kid, and you go ahead and tell her you are less valuable and you will never find true love. You are also dumb and stupid because you have chosen the wrong man to have kids with. Guess what? Your wife chose the wrong partner 3 times and she didn't even learn. Once she was in a marriage or some kind of relationship, she got pregnant, have a baby with this man. They broke up for whatever reason, because he wasn't a good father, I guess. He wasn't a good partner. So they just broke up with each other. He abandoned his own child. And then she jumped into another relationship, got married, decided to get pregnant again. And the whole situations just started all over again. It was the same situation. And she did that 3 times. So if the single mother with 1 kid is not valuable, then what can we tell about your wife? Why women are becoming single mothers? Because men ain't shit. They are not responsible. And by the way, during that podcast, he said, am I not doing the right thing by raising her kids because their father of the kids abandoned them? It is a good thing. But when you're saying that single mothers are bad and stupid and they should be alone for the rest of their lives because it's only their fault that they are single mothers, and then you marry a single mother of 3 kids, not 1, not 2, but 3 kids, and she didn't have 3 kids with one husband, she had 3 kids with 3 different men. It takes time. It takes energy. You know, when you are in your first relationship, in the first serious relationship, and you have kid in this first relationship and it doesn't work out and you break up with the man, I think this is very shocking. This is very, like, you're traumatized, and now you will do literally anything to make better choices. So this won't happen again. But then she go and chose the wrong partner again, and then she did that even once again. So it's not an accident. I think she likes it. I think something's wrong with her because it's not accidental. It takes your brain, your mindset. You literally go ahead and you are very aware of what you're doing, and you still go ahead and do that. And you are saying that about single mothers, and then you went home to your wife who was a single mom of 3. She did a mistake 3 times. Isn't she dumb? But absolutely, I'm not saying that single mothers are less valuable or worse than or less than. That's not what I'm saying. That's what these dumb, stupid assholes will tell you, because they will tell you that because they are bitter inside. And when he was saying this, he showed no respect for his own wife, because she was a single mother. And she made poor choices in life. And she didn't learn from it. So it's like he was insulting his own wife. To me, it looks like he's ashamed that he married a woman with 3 kids, single mother with 3 kids. I think he's ashamed of that. But I think he married her because he liked her. Plus, he was desperate enough to marry her because there was no woman on this earth who wanted to marry him. Just look at him. To me, when I first saw him on the internet, on social media, I was like, he looks like... he has this face. When he looks at you, he's just like that kind of person that I don't want to talk to. He looks like he's angry all the time. He looks like he's so empty inside, sad inside. Like, when I look at him, when I first saw him, I was like, no, I just don't like that man. Something's wrong with him. Mentally. And, when he said all those things, now we can see that there's plenty of things wrong with him mentally. Because he was desperate enough to marry a single mother with 3 kids. Even though he was against single mothers because they are dumb, stupid, and they making poor choices. So now they have to be responsible for their choices and be lonely and alone for the rest of their lives because it's only their fault that they are single mothers. Guess what? There's millions of single mothers in this world because of men. You are the main reason that single mothers even exist. There's millions of single mothers. There's more single mothers than married, happy women with kids. Trust me. There's more single mothers than married women with kids. Or just women in some kind of relationship with kids and happy in those relationships. There's plenty of single mothers. It's like you say, oh, you're not a virgin? I'm looking for a virgin. Why aren't you a virgin? Guess what? Men are making women not virgin anymore. What the fuck is wrong with you? You are the main source of the problem, and then you are asking a woman why the problem even exists. Like, this is men's fault. It's all fun, it's all cool when you speak on some kind of podcast for money, views, and fame and power, for whatever, for money, just for a benefit. And you are talking BS to people. And then, when you're saying that women are less valuable because they have kids, then if you have a sister and she will become a mother, then somebody can tell her you are less valuable. Is your sister less valuable? Is your mother less valuable?
Single mothers don't understand that the second they get single mothers, even if they are good mothers, no one ever complains about that. It doesn't mean your value is not lower. The second you become a mother, your value in the marketplace of dating is completely lowered. Men do not prefer to be with women that have kids.
Is your aunt less valuable? Is your grandmother less valuable because she had kids? And because she's old? Is she? Will you go ahead and say the same thing about your family members? About your daughter? About your mom? Will you? It's easy to say it on a podcast for money. It's so fun. But I think if somebody will come up to you and say, your sister has kids. It doesn't matter that she has a husband. For me, she's less valuable. Or your sister or your daughter, she has kids, or she's 30-something years old, so for me, she's less valuable, and she will never find true love. Is it cool then? I guess not. Like, when you're lying, do it good, or just don't lie. Because the truth will find a way to show up, and people will know the truth eventually. It will take time, but as we see, when you're lying, it would always come to the surface, and people will always know eventually that you're lying. So if the woman becomes a single mom and she's raising her kids on her own, which is very, very difficult, it only shows that she's very responsible, and she's responsible and she loves her kids. But our society tends to blame these women. Like, the very famous case of that is Liz Wizard. She's a single mom, and people are blaming her for that. Like, the main reason for her to be a single mom, it's the guy who ain't shit. That's why she's a single mom, because, he ain't shit, and there's plenty of men like him, or even worse than him. And then people will tell her, it's your fault. No, it's not her fault. I think we should start blaming men as well. Because whatever man does to a woman, the society will always say to a woman that this is your fault. Society will never blame men. And I don't know why is that, because that's so weird. When there's domestic violence going on, when man cheats on a woman, when he beats her, when he do whatever to her and she breaks up with him and she becomes a single mother, the society will tell her, it's your fault because you're dumb. The society will never go ahead and blame a man for things that he had done. When a woman been through domestic violence and she's a single mom right now because she made the right choice and she will fight for a new life for her and her kids, the society is telling her, it's actually your fault, you're dumb and stupid because you choose the wrong man, and this is your fault because you choose the wrong man and you failed to see the red flags. Like, what is that? When are we going to start blaming men as well? Because they are very responsible for the things that they are doing. I'm going to remind you all that men are grown. These are grown men. They know what they are doing. Oh, because he just got upset. Oh, because, what did you do to him that he acted that way? He's a grown man. He's grown. It's not a child. He has brain. He has mind. He has heart. And he knows what is right and what is wrong. Or maybe he's going through psychosis and maybe he doesn't know what's wrong. I don't care. But there's a lot of men who are doing tons of shit to their women, to their partners, and the society still blame women for that. Like, it's your fault because eventually you choose that man. You married him and you decided to be with him in a relationship and have kids with him. Why did you do that? Is this your fault? No. When a man is doing something wrong, cheats on you, domestic violence, whatever it is, beats you, it's his fault. And all I can see, even Shira 7, she will always say, this man did A, B, C, and D to you because you're dumb. No, because something's wrong with him. Even she tends to blame women for men's action towards them when the action wasn't really good. And she'd say, you know, he did that to you because you acted stupid and dumb. He did that to you because you're dumb. We keep saying to women, this is your fault, you're stupid, you're dumb, you don't know what you're doing, you should do this and that. We never say, you know, this man is actually crazy and this is absolutely his fault. What you should do right now is to get out of the situation and start over. But we always blame women for everything. She's a single mom, it's her fault. Her man beats her up, it's her fault. Her man cheats on her, oh my God, it's her fault. No, it's not her fault. This is a man's fault because they are grown and they know what they're doing. That's it. And Andrew Wilson, when he was lying and saying tons of BS about women, single mothers, women in general, he knew what he was doing, and he knew that he has a wife who was a single mom of 3 at home. So he doesn't respect her. It was like when he was saying things about women, things about single mothers, it's actually he showed no respect towards his own wife and her kids. That's it. He's not right in his mind.